Hi, hi. Hi, Nick. Welcome on in. Let's see how the hair is doing today. You know, I do check these things before I go live, and then everything changes in the 5 minutes that I take to actually, like, make tea. I'm like, but this looks different. But hello! We're back with more Sims. Uh-oh, we're also back with ads, apparently. Yeah, let's hope today goes better than yesterday, because yesterday at some point I just wasn't feeling it anymore. And we're back in the glasses with less curly hair. We still have enough curls, so we can go on with it. So we're more in our normal space, so let's hope everything goes better today. Also, I ordered a new light, which is very exciting for me. And I ordered a ring light, which should go, around the webcam. And then I can take this light, and put it over here. And hopefully that will be enough light that I can turn off the big light. And I actually ordered it. I think it looks great. Different, but great. You know, the hair? Yeah. This feels more like my actual hair. Like, this is more what it normally is. He also removed some of the Christmas decoration from the background. Not all of it, there's still some Christmas trees. But I just felt, and I had a garland of geckos before here too, which I think were thematically great, but they were just visual clutter for me. So I removed them to make everything a bit more toned down. January is always, the month of starting fresh and everything. I do still like the leaf one over the world map, so we're keeping that one. Because this wall really needed something extra, so we're keeping that one. And I don't want to add the geckos to that one. I think the geckos are still, in this room somewhere. I usually hang the gecko garland up with my birthday, because that's why I bought it, because it was geckos. I've also been thinking, Sylvia's been pretty active last couple of days. At some point, I do think I want to do a gek cam, if we can, at some point. But she needs to have more of a spot that she's usually in. My previous geckos, at some point, they just had a spot they were always in and you can always find them. And that always made me panic a little bit when I cannot find my own gecko within 30 seconds. That makes me worried. Sylvie still is getting used to her terrarium, so she doesn't really have any of those spots. She kind of has one where she hides usually, but she's kind of exploring now. And not all of them are, great angles to film them. And my first gecko, Bruce, he just sat still most of the time. So I got a lot of comments from friends who were like, does he ever move? Yes, he does. Not often, but he does. But then Steven moved around a lot more. He was mostly, oh, I've even forgot the Dutch word for it, but we have a Dutch word for someone who's always cold. I don't know if there's an English word for someone who is always cold, but that was Steven. So he was always under the heat lamp, but that's also in more of an exposed spot. So he would also run away very quickly, even though I try to hide it a little bit more so that he would be more comfortable. And Sylvia is kind of exploring the heating spot, or the basking spot right now. Thomas, welcome on in. And first, and Daily Cricket. I don't think there's a word. It's just always cold. We have the Dutch word koukleum. Koukleum. Which is a word for someone who's always cold and complains. That's an essential part. It's such a good word to have. We don't have it for heat though. I don't think. I should probably also update the background to include a photo of Sylvie, because we do have Bruce and Steven, but we don't have... I hate to start with this, but Nick, are you also seeing dropped frames? According to Twitch, my bitrate is amazing. So, at the beginning, okay. Hopefully it stabilizes. If I'm making less sense than normal, please let me know. I don't also really know what to do about it, but you know, we can pray. This is always what I find interesting about losing FPS or something, is like, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if there's anything that I can do. Okay, sound is fine, video frames are stuttery. You know, I do see it in the preview that I have as well. It might be something up with the camera. It was being annoying. Because it wouldn't completely load. It's just the camera. Oh, you don't need to see me anyway. Let me see if I can reload it, if this will help. Let's see if this helps, you know? You think we're here for The Sims? Yeah, I think you're here for The Sims. And maybe some singing in between? You're not here for The Sims? You're here to learn Dutch? You're here to learn everything about geckos? Obviously. Really only kind of listening. Working overtime today. Nick, you're working? It's all about singing and the yapping. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Learn Dutch? What do you mean by that? We do have, in the rewards, we have a Dutch mode, where I talk for Dutch for 5 minutes. Which I don't really know if it's fun for, like, foreign people. I also don't know if it's fun for Dutch people, but it was something funny that I thought would be fun as a reward. I mean, I would love to, like, help you guys learn other languages, but I don't speak too many. I know you know, Thomas. I know where you live. Oh no, I see the frames are still a little bit choppy. That's a shame. I really don't know what to do about it. Wait, let me try one more thing. How do you... I don't know exactly where you live. You got closings next week, and all of it needs to be in end of the day Tuesday. I got too much to do. Unfortunately, no. Oh, that's really sad to hear. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. Is completely reload. Now you can see how lazy my stream setup is with just me removing my camera. Stream has started. I am here. Please do not panic. I'm trying to see if I can maybe change some things. Maybe like start it over again. Do not panic. Like I kind of already did the, let me plug it out and plug it back in again. That usually works. That usually does things, right? Okay, so I plugged it out. Now we're gonna wait 10 seconds. Which I didn't count. But I guess it's about now. We're gonna plug it back in. Nothing's crashed so far. And we're gonna go back to my webcam software and see that this is working. Okay, I love that. And then we're gonna go back here. Okay, so I got it working. Well, now we just have to see if it's still dropping frames. The hand motions are required. Okay. Oh no, it's still choppy. I think. Maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Like I have Twitch open on this page. Is it choppy? I don't know, Thomas. I mean, it kind of went well with my hand motions. No, it is still choppy. Maybe we're okay and then stop. Yeah, no, I don't. It comes and goes like my patience. Yay! I don't really know what to do, to be honest, except for like restarting my entire computer, and we're not gonna do that because I just started. So we're just gonna live with it. Hope you guys are fine. We gotta live with it. We're in robo mode today. So that's what we're doing. And I think I will be relatively, still while building Sims. We'll enjoy the silly faces that, oh my god, isn't that just great? Randomly paused frames, that's always the best. Love the blue light. Just looks great on me. The Sims. Oh, maybe I should like change. We're not doing this right now. Thank you, OBS. Gardening skill can lead to grow the rare cow plant. Completely safe as long as you feed it. The microphone is a great way to practice comedy skill and amuse guests. Is it? Is it a great way to practice comedy? You guys think I'm funny? Warm Beginnings bundle. I own that. I mean, if I own it, don't show me it, you know? Also, last night, I thought, in the last stream, which is yesterday, I mentioned that I really want to, like, play in this at least once. And I think it would be really fun if we recreate Simon, the player you play as in the game. And, like, have him just live in here. He is a kid, so maybe we should add more people. And also we need to finish this house first. And for that we need to not crash my laptop first, so. Who knows? Everything will be fine, right? Do it together! Toddlers learn twice as fast while building skills with older Sims. Is that something we do in real life? Click on fishing signs around the world. This is what I find funny. Like, fishing is such a niche skill in real life. And it's such a basic skill in The Sims 4. Like, everyone just has fishing poles. Do you know how expensive those are? And like bait and everything? And like lures? 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 I think it's lures. There we go. There's our girl. I mean, this is called Mount Holly, so I am assuming gender. I really love like these peeks behind the curtain of the greenery rooms. Like from here, you don't really notice. Also, jury's still out if we want to add the other building here. Because it will just be empty. And that's what's kind of sad about it. Because there's no way we can connect a building that's over here. Let me show you guys. Google, Google. Lures? Lures? But it is to lure something, right? Blue, Prince. Mansion. Because otherwise you get lore. Like, lore. So, lure. 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 Lure? Is it lure? Is it like 2 vowels? Lure? That's crazy. At some point, words don't seem real anymore. Why is this such a bad image? There we go. Okay. Yeah, 2 syllables. This is a great image. This is so high res. My. My. That's just how you say it. You know what? I'm just gonna show you right here. Okay. So this is, look at how sharp this image is. This is crazy. Amazing. So we basically have most of this. There's just this building that we're kinda... Also, Austin popped in and said, is that the Gecko Princess? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I mean, Empress, but you know, close enough. Close enough. Hi, Austin. So we have this. Can we go down? No, we can only go down when there's a tree in front of it. Exactly in the place that I want you guys to look. Okay, so maybe we go here. Okay? So on this side, we can kind of show it like this. So we have the clock tower, all fine. We have the blue building next to it, all fine. Then you have, we kind of melded these two together. Sure. But then we have this building, and I have interpreted this as being rocks with a balcony, as you can see from the game here. But do you guys think that is wrong? I kind of like it for 2 reasons. Is because just this entire like hillside is very rocky, and therefore I like it. But it also means that this building is disconnected. And if you don't have opinions, I also want to know that. And this roof, just ignore it, even though it's not in a picture. Not all roofs are in the picture. Also, do we have space for it? It's a great question. Also, there's a dead tree, like here. This is already a big lot. We could move it to the side. Like, is it centered? Well, grid. How do we know if it's centered? So this whole thing is 930, and half of that would be 450, 465. So 465 is here. So this is the center of the lot, which means it isn't centered. Which means we can actually get some extra space. Now, will my game crash if I move this lot? We haven't done anything yet, so, you know, if we're gonna move it, this is the place, this is the time to move it. Right? Okay, so we needed to go, like, 2 over? 1, 2? I feel like we need to go 3. I feel like this is centered. Okay. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. We gotta hope, Nick. We gotta hope. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't misplace. Don't misplace. Don't misplace. Don't misplace. If we do crash, this has been a lovely stream. Love you guys very much. Oh no, I think we're good. It just turned into a rental, which we love. Are you okay? Can I move myself? I can move myself. Okay. Oh, some things did get moved. Because this mailbox used to be in here. Okay, some things did get moved. I don't know where it went, but there used to be another one of these. What's it? Ignore. Game. Play. Unlocks. Title. Let's. There we go. Getting better and better at this every time. Now what are places that worry me? There things get moved. Is this where things did get moved? Or like removed. Luckily it was the easy one. And we can just put it back. There was probably something here too, and there was definitely something there. There was definitely something here. The question is what? Okay. The aquarium seems fine. Okay. That's still fine. What we're also gonna do, because these pink lines are horrendous. Oh, we can just do it like this. Okay. Hello? It doesn't like building walls or anything. Quick check if we see anything that doesn't look right. This all seems fine, I think. Let's look at the kitchen. This still seems fine. Yeah, that all seems fine. I still got this. This took a long time. Do we have something here? I don't know. I feel like all the important things are still here. Same with the library. All our bookcases are still there. I'm pretty sure that we have another one of these here, and then we had another bench right here. Okay. So far this looks fine. Then we had the foundation that we did yesterday. Also kind of looks fine. We checked you already. Lavatory seems fine. Yeah. You're fine. We checked you already. Secret garden. Seems fine. I still like this. This took a while to figure out, but if you know the game, you know exactly and immediately what I'm referring to. So that's something I like. These all stayed the same. This is the veranda that we did last time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms downstairs. So we're not gonna finish today downstairs. This room seems oh, there we go. We lost a black box. This is very important. That's very important. This all don't you need to be like there? This all seems fine. This all seems fine. Okay, we just need to look out for any weird stuff, you know? That's I think we survived. Oh, we should just check the storage. Okay, I think everything is still here. Okay. We have survived the move. And let's hope we never have to do it again. You know? Okay, now it does seem to me a little bit like we moved one too far to the left, but I think that will be balanced if we place like the actual this building. Let's hope. Sometimes I think like, why am I doing these things to myself? There we go. Okay. And also because the game really doesn't like me like placing walls anymore. It's gonna hate this. Now we can definitely see that there's a big rock like right here. Which would be great if I can place it all the way down. There we go. So we kind of end in that rock. I should probably get the other cheats out as well. Show hidden objects. BB-da. Show live edit objects. There we go. There we go. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I strongly feel that this is an octagonal? You know what I mean, room. And it's kind of placed like right here. Oh. Let's put it there. There we go. And then we're gonna make it a bit bigger on this side. And a bit bigger on... It's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Sometimes you think, oh, I can just use these roofs or these rooms and it will be easy. And then you actually try to do that and the game says no. I'm gonna be a pain in your ass and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, now I did want you to be... Let's place you there for now. Are you like on the ground? You are, okay. I do need to keep you. Because we definitely have 3 of those. in the picture. So we definitely have to keep you. We might have to move some of these, but we'll see there. Hello, Penguin. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I have decided to torture myself by working on the outside of something that I considered finished already. I think if we do 2 by 2 by 2, maybe? Or is it 2 by 1 by 2? Yeah, maybe it's 2 by 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 by 1. The game's like, what are you doing to me? Not the game, my laptop. It's like, what are you doing to me? Why are you putting me through all this? I don't know. Everyone just has to be patient, okay? We're getting there. Slowly, but surely. Okay, now it decided to put this into 2 rooms, which of course is something I love. Penguin, how are you doing? Oh, we're too high now. Okay. Is this not the same height? I would like to make this into 1 room, please. What if we copy you and put you the other way around? And then, what if we remove the fence? Why is it still not 1 room? I'm so confused. Oh, because this is a normal platform thing to do. Game, do you know how long it takes me to remove these platforms? Are you kidding me? Will the game react at some point? There we go. Oh my god. That was a long text. Already finished? Damn, must have missed a lot. Well, we're definitely not already finished. Definitely not. Although, I do seem to sense a lot of time to lose sense of time rather easily. Drop off your dog at your parents' in-laws this morning around 10 a.m. so you could go shopping. Told them you'll be back in an hour or so. Totally forgot about the dog and just got them back 50 minutes ago. Well, I mean, at least you went and got him back. Okay. How was your shopping? Did you get any goodies? Okay. I do think this is the right size. And I don't really mind it being separate. Even though it doesn't look separate in the photo, I don't mind it. I think we're just gonna go with it because I don't want to change anything else. To be really honest. Now, can I see? It's just kind of has giant windows. Kind of has like a dark. Can I get the wallpaper from here? Oh, that's blanking. Maybe I just want to get like this. Maybe we'll just, you know, leave the fuck it there. So we kind of can go there. Maybe we'll just leave this as it is. Can we build a ceiling? Oh, where did you come from, honey? You can go. You're good. And then I kind of want to remove the floor. Remove floor. There we go. And it works! Now we can also get rid of these. Because we don't need them. Where we're going, we don't need them. And we're going for windows. Now, I would love to get like super tall windows. Unfortunately, they cannot like transcend. Even though we don't have a floor, you can see it doesn't like being on 2 different stories. Shopping was good. Got new covers for the bed. That's always exciting. I recently got new ones. And they're like flannel, and I love them so much, even though they're very heavy to wash. But they're purple, and my bedroom is purple. So I finally got matching ones to match my bedroom. Your dog had a splendid day, apparently, and managed to take your camera outdoor for some shooting. That's really nice. What kind of photography do you do? I do photography as well. I haven't done any this year yet. Because it just hasn't been in the stars. Energy-wise. And maybe I have asked this before, but please forgive me. You're up a little high. Yeah. And then we just kind of need this to be a platform. Okay, what if we put like a fence on it? It's kind of hard to see what they have got going on. It's so interesting to me how building walls is what is most difficult, but like placing 1,000 items is fine. I did this before, okay. Usually invite a buddy to go shooting to random places, anything between a city trip, old castles, some landscapes, and or war aviation museums. That's really nice. Now, I kind of want to have like a higher bit in the middle. But maybe we can just fake that in a way. So what did you do today? What did you manage to photograph today? I just need something, well, not a wall sculpture. Like something round. Should we just steal this and get it in like the darkest swatch? That's not really dark at all. Also, probably should get this inside. Like you can kind of see there's just rocks inside, but do I really care? We need something round. What if we just look at poofs? Might be a stupid thought, but those are round, you know? What kind of round poofs do we have? You come in like gray? Rather than the gray I want. Like, imagine something like this. That's very obviously a poof, but something like that. They're too light colored. I need them to be darker. Or maybe a table? Like a coffee table? I don't really have like round ones. Been to a local castle just across the border in the Czech Republic. That's so cool. Ooh, maybe one of those. Maybe one of these. Maybe one of these. Are these lights on top? I feel like this can work. You have some beautiful castles there. What type of shooting do I enjoy? I really love nature photography. So if you go back to this one, those photos are my own, and those are some of my favorite photos that I do. So I do a lot of animal photography and nature photography. And if you're on the website Twitch and you go downstairs to my panels, the photos that I've used there are also my own. So I really love, in nature photography, I really love looking at like geometric shapes within nature. That's why I love like the ferns, because they got that radial going out, and the one above the fern has beautiful radial pattern within the leaves, and you got like this little caterpillar that I really love. So that's my favorite type of photography to do. So my happy places are like tropical greenhouses. Thank you. Yeah, those are the places I'm happiest. Okay, what do we think? I do think this eases my pain. I don't really like how it's so light, but I guess the game is like early morning, and then it kind of looks dark. Also, there's too much light in here. Did we put lights in here? Why is this so light? Like, why Why are there lights in here? Are there lights in here? Like, it just feels so bright. Like it's lit up. When it shouldn't be. What we could do is be sneaky. Because it might be like a inside lighting problem. When we want outside lighting. But if we take this and then move it into your right spot. Wait, that normally works. I mean, it still isn't a room. So confused. I mean, I can't just not have a wall there. But this amount of lighting looks ridiculous. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Let it go, let it go. I'm just not gonna look at it anymore. I also have the urge to do more outside, so that's what we're doing right now. Because we got this picture up, you know? We don't have a lot of space here, so we can't do the whole thing. But we can do a little bit. Also, I don't know if I like those fences anymore. I feel like we can do better with the fence. Like, it needs to be a low fence. And I do feel like we have that kind of fence. I just need to find it. Like thick, but with gaps. Do we not have thick with gaps? Am I thinking of this? These are too high. Yeah, then what we got is better. This is what... Well, is this what we got? I think this is what we got. Maybe what we do have, what I chose before, is working for us. Now, do you guys think... What if I just search for front door? Because I just want to know what kind of path they have there. Is it just gonna be... I think it's just like white concrete. It's kind of the same as the stairs. So we're gonna look in stone. Can I not place anything there? So we could do this. Do we have anything that's wider? I mean, in this light, this looks great. And this looks too white. But in the sunlight, and in the morning light, this also looks great. And in this light, this also doesn't look great. So maybe we'll just keep it at the one that we have. Okay, so that's kind of our entrance. Now, I would like to look for a different wallpaper. Because, as you guys can... Well, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think you guys can see. As you can see, this minute detail in this very large picture. As you guys can see, it's kind of stripy. And we don't have stripy. And I think we should have stripy. Like this, to be very honest, reminds me, it's kind of like this wallpaper. Wow, I really don't want to show anything. But like, up? Let's look at paneling first. You come in white. This would have been great. Blueprints really loves having stripes, like vertical stripes. The Sims does not. This is something I'm learning. The Sims does not do vertical stripes. Not a fan. A Blueprints loves it. Loves it. Everything is vertical stripes. This at least is vertical planking. Oh, now I didn't make this a room, so now it's going to be annoying to paint. So I do think this is better than what we had before. You guys know that I started this from like a shell where the outside was already built. I feel like I've changed every single thing about the outside. See, I think that's better. I think that's better. At least the planks are going in the right way. The contrast is not as high as I would like it. We also have this. Which got more of that creamy color that they have. What do we think of that? And to be fair, the outside does have the... Maybe we do it like this. The outside does have like the other way planking. The other way planking. This. This is what the outside looks like. So then we have the vertical creamy on the inside, and we have the white horizontal on the outside. And there's like, it seems like there's another roof in there, but some things we just gotta accept, you know? Some things we just gotta leave as they are. So we're gonna leave this as they are. Now down here, you kind of just have this giant pond with some rose bushes. Or like, not rose bushes, but planters. Now, these are rounded planters, and as you guys maybe know, everything in The Sims that is rounded is cursed. Thank you. I was about to type cursed. I know, debug. So our best chance is to go into debug. Is this limited debug again? This is limited debug again. Why are we getting into limited debug? Let me get into regular debug. But we do get, I mean, this is actually perfect because these are kind of the ones I was looking for. So we could place these. I know they're not like the perfect rounded ones, but I'm not sure if we're gonna find better ones. So we could put these. We can even put them up here. Wait. Wait. So they're kind of off lot. But that kind of just makes the lot more feel more like our thing. more incorporated. And yes, I know they're like a little bit off-centered, but they are off-centered in the game too. Wow, that looks really wonky. And these are actually exactly what I was looking for, so we just got... Oh, we could put pepper. No, we're not gonna put pepper. I'm just gonna see really quick. 14 minutes later. Really quick if we can find some other debug. Share your little dog in Discord. I'm running. I am running. Precious! Oh, that's so precious. Oh, so handsome. Amazing. Love your dog. If anyone happens to like know debug, please let me know. Because I'm not saying I have trauma from yesterday, but I don't not have trauma from yesterday. I know there's a baby you can hide in rooms. I'm sorry? Giant trees, okay. Debug baby. I know there's a debug baby. I do know of the debug baby. I think we passed him already. I was more thinking of like round planters. If you know any of those, that would be great. That's all you know about debug. Great, thanks. Thanks. Is this the... I love this build. This is such a... I want to live in here. I want to have everything. But what if you grab the debug baby and hide it in the fountain? I mean, I could. Definitely could. It is an option. Mm-hmm. We have this one. Are these better? They are more rounded. I'm just gonna keep them there. You can always delete them. It's harder to find them again. What is this? Is it just a mountain? No, it's not. Okay. I think that would really enhance the build and further slow down your laptop. Is that just a goal now? Is to slow down? To test the limits of my poor laptop? Me when I started, sure, Google says I can stream on my laptop. It will be fine. This is a gaming laptop. This will be fine. Me, 4 months later. Isn't this a series 1 FPS or bust? Not yet it isn't. But speaking of series, if you want to watch the other episodes, I have put all my VODs on YouTube. And actually made a playlist. It's a great segue. I'm such a natural at this. Planters! Officially my 3rd subscriber. See, I only have 1 YouTube account, so I cannot subscribe to myself twice there. But thank you, Thomas. I'm hugely popular on YouTube, as you can see, obviously. Some of the VODs have 0 views. We got this one. I have the same amount of YouTube accounts as you have subscribers. I think technically I might have another YouTube account as well. And it feels kind of dangerous to have like my personal YouTube account. Like I use my YouTube account for everything. Ooh, you're a big girl. Okay. Like I don't have cable television. I just watch YouTube on that account. What was I looking for? Planters. Round planters. Like we kind of also need something like this. I have a personal one, never used that one, a stream archive one, all privatized now, and your main one. Yeah. Wait, you make YouTube videos? What do you make YouTube videos about? Ooh, this is a great item. I don't know what for. You used to. About what? I'm really curious. Round planter about Minecraft. Ooh, look at this. So you used to be a Minecraft player. Look at these. Look at this. This is so pretty. Why did you stop? What is this? Still am, always will be. I don't know. Creator burnout. Ah, I feel that. How long have you been, how long were you a creator? How long were you creating? And what kind of Minecraft videos did you make? I mean, these stepping stones might be useful. Few years, did Twitch for like 2 years. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Sometimes this is really fun to look through debug. This is why we do this at the beginning of stream. Because I'm still excited about things. Ooh, love that. Round planters. Round planters. Ooh, a gazebo. Another fountain. Recently did a co-working stream and it was so much fun. Quite a few old regulars immediately pop back in. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Like if you've gone for a while and then people will still actually show up. That's so nice. And they're like, hey man, where have you been? I missed you. Oh. People care? People do care. Frog? Round planters, focus. Focus. You're round. Not a planter though. We also still need something round for beneath this. Because in the game there's like stone. Love these. Look at this. You don't need it, but it looks great. Round planters. There's a lot of rocks. These are just more rocks. Wait, this is a hunebed. I don't know what these are called in English, but I know they're called hunebed in Dutch. I feel like we're running out of planters. It's honestly fine. Okay. So we could also use the other ones. I do like how we can place these in like the driveway. And these we cannot. Which is a bit of a shame. Like how low can we go? Oh, we can kind of still... Okay, so we can kind of go here. And there. Maybe we just do 3? No, it kind of needs 4. It kind of needs to be closer. Okay. I was gonna ask you guys which one you like better, but I like this one better. So. Sorry. But not really. Flower. Flower is really fun in Dutch. Flower is bloem. Bloem. Bloem, bloem. And flowers is bloemen. I can buy myself bloemen. What am I doing? That. We're gonna use rain tools. Flower is also bloom. You know this. Flower is de bloem. Let's not go there. De bloem. Honestly, this is kind of perfect. Now, how big can we go? Oh, we can go pretty big. Okay, we don't need to go that big. Maybe like this? Maybe one bigger? Oop. Yeah, and then around the fountain. Oh, and that's kind of like a great match with the road. Ooh. How do you know if it's de or het, and how wrong does it sound if people mess it up? You don't know? I'm very sorry, Luke, but you don't know. There's no rules. Not like in German where a word is female or male. We used to have that in the Dutch language, but we kind of all just... Meh. There's some words that can have both. And this is one of the most annoying things for people who want to study Dutch, is because we just say, well, you just kind of have to get a feel for it, which is not practical at all if you want to learn the language. And I'm very sorry for that. But it is the way. Just use de and you'll slowly learn. Yeah. Officially, de is for male and female words, and het is for unsighted words. Officially, but no one knows the gender of any words. But yeah, good luck. There's a trick. Where if you use the like the small version of a word, because we have a way to make words small. So if we take, for instance, bloem, a flower is bloem, but a little flower is bloemetje. Bloemetje. And the ch, that's the word that makes, that's signs that it's small. And small words are always het. That's really easy. So what a lot of foreign people do is they just use the small version of everything because they know that the word is het. Het bloemetje. De bloem. And it's also really funny because one of my friends once asked, like, because she was learning Dutch as well. And I just completely forgot what I wanted to say. So that's really helpful. But if the small word is plural, then it's de again. Yes, that is correct. So you can say het liezannetje. Yeah. But de liezannetjes. Of de bloemetjes. That's a great addition, Penguin. Because, of course you wanted this more complicated, right? That was the goal, right? Is to have it more complicated. Okay, so you're like there. This game does not like me placing things. And then we go look for a nice fence. We need a nice, like, big wooden fence. I kind of like this. I like this. I feel like it's more like this. And then we kind of need stepping stones. And I feel like they're in rugs. Look, I hope you're not discouraged, but I would understand if you were. So happy I grew up speaking Dutch and don't have to learn it at an older age. It's 10 times easier explaining English, German, Slovak than it is explaining Dutch, yeah. Why do nouns have grammatical gender if the gender doesn't carry meaning? That's the hardest part of French and German if you learn those languages as an English speaker. But I feel like, especially in French, you can kind of, from the word itself, deduce if a word is male or female. If it ends in a vowel, it's usually female. Of course, exceptions, but you know, general rule. And Dutch just doesn't really cares, I guess. Now, I would love to get like a nice little square stone. And I'm also really afraid that the question, why is your language stupid? I totally get. Very valid. But I also can't really help with it. There's like little purple flowers in these. I mean, we as Dutchies find our language stupid, so, you know. Oh, but we can't place the flowers over there? It's like, why did they turn red all of a sudden? Because it's out of bounds. It's out of the property. We probably can find purple flowers if we're looking through debug again. And we probably are be able to place them a little bit more offload. But it does mean that we have to go back into debug. Debug! Now, I think there are flowers in Outdoor Retreat. Put differently, if I mess up the gender of the noun, does it just sound sloppy and wrong, or is it confusing? It just sounds wrong, but there's no one, I mean, people will know you don't speak Dutch as a first language, But that's kind of it. You will not be judged. No, no, you will not be judged. It also doesn't change the meaning or anything. It just signifies that you don't know the language. That sounds really harsh. Look, I'm so sorry. I mean, I cannot think of a case where it would be confusing. These were the flowers I was thinking of, and we can kind of put them over here, so maybe I will put them here. Hello? Thank you. You know what? I kind of like it. I didn't think it was gonna, but I kind of like it. We can look through cottage living as well, because cottage living has some great debug landscape. So we can do cottage living, and I also want to do enchanted by nature, because those are very nature things. So maybe they have some good debug. Good debug flowers. These are white. These are grass. I mean, we have these. And I kind of need like bigger ones. Oh, I love the mushrooms. Do we have mushrooms in this game? Does anyone remember if we have mushrooms in this game? I know we have stones in this game. Let me just pull a few out. Because we can always delete them, but it's way harder to find more. Okay, because we... See, this might also be really great, because there is like tall grass. So if we just get a few of these. Or back to the game, will this break my laptop? And I also just think it looks really nice, to be honest. And we never kind of go this way, but we do go this way. So I kind of want to put more of you guys down here. Very interesting question. Usually it is of importance if you want to replace the word by he or she. For example, the chair is made of wood. It is old. In Dutch you can say de stoel is oud. Hij is gemaakt van hout. Hij is he in English and shows that stoel is male. Yeah, there's only very few things that are non-male, I think. Houses and boats are usually female. But then again, it doesn't really... Personally, I feel like it doesn't really matter. Because even if someone would say... De stoel is van hout. Zij is oud. It would still... It still has the same meaning. And people would still understand it. Oh, I got a big dirt pile. Oh, big tree. Without the tree part. What are you? I haven't really explored this back yet. These are some great flowers. A great bush. That's what she said. Mm. This is kind of like the same, yeah. This is possibly literally the same. It's the same block, just with mushrooms. We could add a few of these. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Because there are some flowers every now and again. I didn't think we're gonna be working outside today, but here we are. No, I do think we need to add a few of these here at least. Just so it looks cohesive with the whole thing. Put a few of these. I don't want to have them in the secret garden. Ooh, these are red. Nope. Okay. Oh, that gives so much texture. Wow. Oh, these could be good as well. What if we put these? Oh, they're slightly like the wrong angle. Oh, you really turn annoyingly. Ah, itchy nose. I'm so sorry. Sometimes that happens, you know? Or maybe because I'm using like the wrong keys. No, I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't think that's gonna work out. Oh, we do have these flowers. In debug. But I still cannot place them over there. That's a bit of a shame. Anyway. Since you have your channel on the theme of lizards, I managed to find your only wild lizard picture. Did you put it in Discord? Oh, he's a cutie. He's a cutie. Where was that? Do they have ferns in the game? Am I getting too carried away? Maybe. What are these? These are very nice. That was on the island of Rob. Where is that? I have not heard of that. I am not familiar with that place. Okay. Now, I would love to get like, I know there's a little stone, but I don't know what pack it is from. And I know of it because Lil Simsy uses it all the time for her borders. Should I just Google? Is this Googleable? Google. Sims for debug. Little stone. Let's see if Reddit knows. Rab is an island in Croatia. Oh, I've never been to Croatia. Are they unlabeled packages? Some English words like fiancé and kindergarten were taken directly from modern French or modern German. If Dutch people adopt a word from another language without changing it, how do they decide what grammatical gender it should have? So, for instance, the word computer, we use the word computer in Dutch as well. And I guess they will be male. Because a computer is male. I'm looking for my little stone. Let me look complicated at this screen. Oh my god, a video by Ro. How exciting. Little Peter? I guess it's base game. This is the one I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay, let's search base game. Oh, I should probably give you like the other picture back. Because it's easier to see what I'm doing. Really isn't because it's so far away, but you can kind of see the vibes. Welcome to the world of exceptions. Loanwords don't have a male or female gender. They do, however, use the de. Yeah, but if you talk about like de computer, hij is traag, those are male. If you use the same logic. I'm also really glad that there's people who know more about this than me. We're gonna do base game. Then we're gonna get rid of college living. And then we're gonna scroll all the way down. Yeah, but I feel like those kinds of things, I use the word she as a replacement much more often nowadays. But that's more of like newer thinking, you know? It's like me not agreeing with gender rules. And I kind of feel like you can do the same in English. The grammatically correct, we should use D. Yeah, well, D is just cheating. You're very tiny. Okay. Like a sugar cube? Ik heb een nieuwe computer, die is traag. I don't really agree. I feel like, well, that's not really true. Is this the baby Thomas was talking about? He wants to hide in a fountain. We're not gonna hide a baby in a fountain. Look, this is what Dutch is like, is that the native speakers cannot agree on it. And everyone just kind of does what feels right. It's this. Should I size it up? Question is it gonna be more annoying sized up for me to place? Welcome back to Let's Try to Break Lisanna's little laptop, who's just trying so much his best. I feel like I should start the curve. That's the problem with English. We didn't learn English in school. We learned it as small children before school and have internalized a lot of rules that we can't articulate. That's the same with Dutch. We do that as well. We learned Dutch before we went to school. He's American. I'm so curious to how you sound, Luke. Is this cool? Yeah, it is cool. Unfortunately, it does look good. Unfortunately for my poor little laptop, it does look good. Now this just kind of goes around, goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around. Goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around. Itchy nose again. What do I sound like? I sound like a bald eagle drinking watery beer while perched on the tailgate of a giant pickup truck. No, but you are from Minnesota, right? Like, do you have that accent? I mean, you live in Minnesota. You're not from Minnesota because you were visiting your parents and they live somewhere else. And you told me, and I have forgotten, and I'm so sorry. Well, if you're serious about learning Dutch, I will just listen to a lot of Dutch and take note of what people use the or had for. You shouldn't be bothered if it's male or female unless you're as you will only need it in that very cases on a university level Dutch test. Modern Dutch leans heavily on using de for almost everything. Yeah. And then we have words like crate, which in Dutch is krat, which can have both. Yeah, unfortunately for me, that does look really good. That's a shame, look, because I feel like the Minnesotan accent is pretty funny, for lack of another word. Interesting? Interesting is a better word. Lisanna, streamer, Sims player, single player, big player. Also, not to show my Dutchness or my Rotterdamness, but these really remind me of like packed cocaine. Just me? Definitely Rotterdamness. Yeah, how was your stream today? Well, you know, I placed single line of cocaine bricks the entire stream. I've also, oh wow, that was a great time to mispronounce my words. I have never seen cocaine in my real life with my real eyes. No. But I've seen plenty like on the news and in TV shows. Someone please tell Lisanna there's a wall tool. But it doesn't look the same, Penguin. It doesn't look the same. You can't tell me that this doesn't look better than any... Look at this. And this is a bad curve. Look at this curve. You cannot do that with the wall tool. Ignore that. Ignore this curve. It's not a curve. That's why you should ignore it. You cannot do that with the wall tool. Are you kidding me? Fun story. I once did a build of like my dream house where I placed wooden planks one by one, kind of similar to this. It gave me a repetitive strain injury. Getting these curves to look symmetrical is gonna be wild. Well, we're going with sisters, not twins. It's the old eyebrow method. Maybe that was never the goal, Thomas. Maybe you should shut up. Just a gentle request. I feel like I know who's gonna be the favorite sibling. You mean the side that I did first? Rotterdam, you studied there for 4 years. I was born, I was not raised. I mean, I was raised close enough to consider myself a Rotterdammer for life. Because Rotterdam is the closest city to where I lived. Or where I was raised. When I was born there. What did you study, Penguin? He was born in the best named town of the whole of the Netherlands, according to English speakers. Is it Scheveningen? Is it like something, something funny? Oh, it's beers! Ah. Leisure and events management. I don't know what that stands for, I'm sorry. Leisure and events management. Yeah, this is the favorite sibling, definitely. But she's here too, you know? She's here too. Okay, now we just need a couple of rocks. here and there. Just gonna put some rocks. There's actually a path that goes out this way. You know, I'm really happy with this. Honestly, the second curve has a rough start, but it was perfect afterwards. Yeah. They all got something, you know? They got something going for them. The curve with childhood trauma. Poor thing. Poor thing. You know, there's also a town called Seksbieren. Yeah, that's in Friesland. Now, I'm afraid I need to roughen up her a little bit because there's actually a road going out this way. Sex, beer, and rum. Isn't it lovely? But first, we're gonna place some trees. Like, there's evergreens on this side. This feels like the right height. These also feel good. Let's use a mixture of both of them. They feel like a little bit big. Oh, we should use the bigger ones up front. And they're also just kind of more like here. Instead of already here, but we're improvising, you know? Ooh, you're very large. That's what you say. It helps that beers has the Vier Daagse going through it. So like 20k international people show up once a year. That's a party. I would love to tell you about the festivals in my city, but they would also like give away where I live. I don't live in Rotterdam anymore. I have moved away. Why can't you be deleted? I would love to delete you. Can I destroy you? No. That's unfortunate. Like, I'm really proud of the city that I live in. But then, you know, you guys are strangers on the internet. I'm very sorry to tell you. Do we like that? Do we like that? No, we do not like that. That's too dark. I think I like this one best. To us, you live in Rotterdam. Don't break our fairy tale world, please. Yeah, no. Definitely. Definitely don't live anywhere else. Maybe it should be darker. Rotterdam isn't a fairy world. And why is it a major shipper of fairy dust? Excellent question. Is this right into the tree? This is right into the tree. That's fine. We can just go around the tree. I want to put the path up to the driveway. Can we find anything that would match this? We're not gonna. Because we are redirecting them from Antwerp. We? Penguin, do you have anything to tell the class? Honestly, this might be like the closest. Now, do I hate that it cuts off here? I think Penguin needs to stop talking, yeah. Man, don't betray yourself, man. I would love to say that this is a safe space, but maybe something shouldn't be safe-spaced. Before Penguin tells the class too much about incriminating things, yeah. These looks like car tracks, right? Yeah, sure. There we go. That was a bit too heavy-handed. I have to add that real quick, because I do not want Penguin to actually stop talking. Aww. Penguin, come back. You're not banned. We will not tell on you. Probably. Okay, so I hate this spot, so we're just gonna cover it up with a rock. Now, in the game, there's actually a little creek that you have to get over. But I do think that that might be too much to ask. Depends on the reward money, to be honest. I don't know if you get reward money. Doesn't that just look way more finished? Ah, love this. Now we do have to figure out what we're gonna do here. Maybe we just do a road that just goes like that. Also, I don't remember if there are mushrooms. I was gonna make a bad mushroom joke, but then I wasn't. So what we're gonna do? Can I drop this? No. Does anyone remember what concrete we used? I do. Should we just do this one? What I am debating is I do know I have to do this. It's just that I know that I'm gonna want to like single layer brick this whole thing. And I also know that that will cost my sanity. And I kind of don't want to move all these. No, you're good. It's a little less on the road. A little less on the road. On the road again. Always get on the road again. This is fine. Okay, that's a little better. What if we just leave it like that? Can I live with this? I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Just need a big rock. Need some big rocks. Okay, so we just put some big rocks. Does it blend in with its surroundings? Not really. I kind of also really want to place a dead tree there. You guys can see the dead tree too, right? It's like a creepy black tree. I just feel like it's fun. Because who doesn't place the black trees for fun? Okay, it just feels so much more finished now that we've done the front yard. Big stretch. Ooh. Maybe add more flowers to the empty patches of green next to the fountain. Well, these I cannot put anything in because this is the end of the lot. Like if I turn the grid back on. As you can see, this is the end of the lot. So with some luck, I've been able to put the planters there, but the flowers I cannot physically put anywhere closer than this. Oh, here we go. It's a little better. It looks amazing so far. Thank you so much. So that's a bit of a shame. Well, we could try... Well, I have to go back into debug. You can kind of see it, where it just will stop moving. I can put more flowers here. But maybe, well, not you. Not you. Not you, again. But maybe like having more empty spaces in the others will maybe help. I know it's out of bounds, that's the whole point. Then it won't look as abnormal. Not you. Yeah, I think that's better, because now it doesn't look as empty, because they're all kind of like that. They're all not totally filled. Thank you, Penguin. Okay, 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 okay. I'm so happy with this. Guys, this looks so good. This looks so good. I'm so happy. I did save, right? I do also think it's time for a break. Yeah, I've been going for 2 hours. It's time for a break. This is with move objects. This is move objects. I don't have tool. Now, so this is like without move objects. Because you can see within the bounds of the things I can place this anywhere. And with all placing, I can even go a little further than without all placing. But this is just how far it's gonna go. But I do think it helps to make the other ones a little bit less full. It makes it a little bit less obvious. Rest in peace. Yes, yes. I really like this. I really like that layering of different paths. Just makes it look really nice. Alright. You guys can think what rooms you want to do next. Here we have the security room. Here we have the pool. We have the archives, boiler room, music room, locker room. Looks less obvious, yeah. And we have the observatory up here. Those are the rooms to choose from. I will stretch my legs for a little bit and grab some more tea. You guys know the rules? Don't get scared by the lemur. alright. Ah, that was two octaves higher than usual. I got new tea, which I'm pouring right now. I hope everyone's staying hydrated. Yes. And I got a stroopwafel, as is tradition. It is my stream snack. Also, there was a lot of social things happening. Give me a second. To me, almost. I'm so popular, you guys. No, that's really a joke. I'm just making plans with friends. Okay, I think I'm good enough. Did you guys make a decision on what room we should do? Anyone? Can anybody tell me? We're very singy today. Boiler room. You were just in time. You were just in time. I was gonna do something else, but you were just in time. So we are doing boiler room. One of my doors got deleted because there should be a door right here. Yeah, right there. The boiler room. So this is gonna be the boiler room. I don't really know how we're gonna do the boiler room yet. Let me find some pictures. Blueprints. Boiler room. A power source. And of course, all these pictures are like in the dark. That's the pump room. I don't need the pump room. I need the boiler room. The boiler room is also like 2 levels, kinda. All of these pictures are awful. This is kind of okay. That's not the boiler room. Is this the boiler room? This doesn't look like the boiler room. The typical stroopwafel. I always have to smuggle them by Ryanair when you visit your parents because your girlfriend is totally addicted to them. As she should. I always put mine above my teacup because the steam will make the caramel, or like the stroop, more runny and warm and delicious. Which is obligatory if you have a stroopwafel. Okay. So I hate all of these pictures. And also don't really know how we're gonna do this. But I will give you guys a picture. We're not gonna solve the boiler room puzzle, but at least you can know, you can kind of see what I'm struggling with. Ja. It's always great to start with a giant sigh, right? And then you don't have to pay attention to your stropa for a few minutes and the waffle gets too moist and you can fish the waffle in your seat. You don't think when you don't know how many times that has happened to me. Especially on stream. Like, whoops, gotta fish my stroopwafel out. I kinda just need gray. I like gray. And I kind of wanted to use these stairs. Oh, and here. Maybe like here? Now, this is a freestanding item, so that could be really good. Do you come in gray? You come in gray and dirty. That's perfect, actually. You are a functional one, and you're a non-functional one. And these are wall-mounted, so they are less perfect. Now, do we want to struggle with platforms? Even more than we already do. And before you say yes, please think. How are we gonna do this? I don't really want to make this a 2-story room. That will be really funny because then we have all 2-story rooms in like the same space. Because I think that will be too big. Do I have ducts? I know in some packs there are like air ducts. They would be great. But I don't know if I own those packs. I do not. So we do have these, the wood ceiling tile, that we can use in lieu of set things. Now, if I look at the thingamabob, they kind of come out by each door. Yeah, they kind of follow each door. And go into the middle. Now, this is the middle. We just kind of have to go there. They also kind of go askew, but I don't know if I want to do that. She says, and she immediately does exactly that. Because it does look better. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when the game makes my life more complicated. Sure. Just all place everything, why don't you? Just all place absolutely everything, why don't you? And this one kind of has to go from here. Okay, now our boiler kind of just needs to go there. In a way. So we need a round pillar. Let's look at sculptures and see if we can find... Thank you. I know my camera's on. Thank you, game. A science-y looking pillar. Like this is just... Ooh. She a big girl. Like a cylinder. Do you come in other posters? Not really. You know this is screaming debug, right? I know. I know. We just came from debug. I know. Are you sure you want to go there again? No. That's why I'm looking at everything else before that. In hopes that maybe. This looks like something. Do you come in blue? You do come in blue. Hello? Doesn't this look like it could be a boiler thing? I don't know. I feel like it does. I feel like this does look like it could be a boiler thing. It's a mega pump filtrator. This is a tube thing. Honestly, if we could maybe fit this in somehow. Oh, it's such a shame that you come out there. What if we move everything? What if we make you smaller, but raise you up? I wanna raise you up. We can move those things. I'm more worried about how this looks. Because I feel like this is giving the boiler room. Looks like the second booster stage of a space rocket. But yeah, we'll go by the boiler. It is called the Hero Tube. We could add a catwalk. The Hero Console. Simple. Honestly, this might be good for like the this room. It just means that you cannot access it, but otherwise... Yeah, some random pipes, always good. This is the non-functional water heater. Can we like put this in here? You know what? It doesn't look half as stupid as I thought it would. This is giving a pump boiler thing. What if we raise you up? What if we size you up and then raise you up? Do you come in different colors? All of them have the weird thing. That's fine. Okay, I do have to place this perfectly, which is gonna be a struggle. It needs to be... I would like it to have like this height. Nope. I forgot to click it. Is it placed perfectly? No. Is it better without? Maybe. Yeah. I do feel like we need something in here. What if we don't size it up? No. Maybe if we see that make the bottom part non-see-through and add the monitor on the top part outside. I don't know if we can make the bottom part not see-through. I guess it's too dark. A barrel post. Yeah, it was too dark though. It was almost perfect. It was a great timing with you asking. Like, oh, this is round. We did use surfaces. The round podium from here. Where are you? Here you are. This one. So that one works. In the game, the boiler isn't see-through. It is wide on the bottom and more narrow on the top, with the monitor on the top. Yeah. I do agree. Like, what if we do something like this? I do really like how this has the platform. That's why I'm using this item, because I like how it has the platform. I think we should make these black. Regret to inform myself, but I do think we should make these black. Wait, what if we place these first and then we place this one back? We know it fits there, it's just kind of in the way right now. Everything's kind of in the way right now. Struggling to find like a good angle. Is it this one? It's this one. Maybe one more. Yeah, like something like there. And then we place this one back. The platform goes via the stairs. I know it does, but there's not really a way that we can make this connect. I mean, I can turn it, but that just... There's not really a way that we can make it connect. And that's why I'm choosing to not make it connect intentionally. I mean... We could, but it's gonna be annoying as hell. So let me do that. This is what I was asking before. Like, do we really want to be this annoying? We are, apparently. Let me get the fence that I want to use. Where's the werewolf fence? This one. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry! Love that. Love your honesty. So we start with this one. Let it be. There we go. And then we're gonna go... We're going up, up, up. It's our voices. No, not you. You see why I might find this annoying? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now we're gonna delete this one. And we're gonna get our fence again. And we're gonna do this. And this. And then I'm gonna remove this. Why are you guys not like the same room? Why is this not the same room? Now it is. Okay. So, anyone have plans for like the rest of the week? Okay. And then we're gonna take these and put them here. We're gonna take these and put them there. It even fits perfectly, which is kind of annoying. Because it really shows me that I should have done this from the start. Now I do hate that this is clipping like crazy. Which is kind of a shame. Also, I cannot place it anymore. I just want to do without it. Oh wait, no, don't remove it. Just keep it somewhere else for now. This what you wanted, Penguin? Is this what you wanted? Wanted to see me suffer? It's fine. It's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Don't do that. No. Dear laptop, you can do this. You can do this. We can get through this. I know. I know it seems hard sometimes, but I know you're strong. I know you're capable. Now, can we just put this one? Wouldn't that be great? Unfortunately, I cannot make it that you can walk under here. I don't think. I don't think we can place like archways. No. See? So I cannot make a bridge. But we can do this. Can you make a section from the wall to the boiler to be a small stair instead of flat? No, because the stair has to connect to something. So, I mean, what I could do is this. And then have this connect there. And then, I mean, I think I can. Let's see what it has to be able to fit here. So it has to be quite a bit lower. Maybe it just doesn't want to work. I want to be picky! You are being picky! God damn it, penguin. God damn it, penguin. I'm doing my best here, okay? I know you just want to have the best for everyone. Except for me, apparently. I don't want to be picky, but... You sure about that? You sure about that? Can't intersect fences. Is that really your only problem? Your suffering will not translate into being very satisfied with the result later. You better. You better. Is this what you want, a penguin? Are you happy now? Is this everything you have dreamed of? Yes, beautiful! You're absolutely right, thank you. It is better. It is better. I'm just gonna drag this along. Next, you're gonna ask me to put in an elevator in one of these corners because that's also in the game. Now, you're gonna fix the upstairs. And make everything inside again. There we go. Doesn't that look immediately 1,000 times better? I can sleep peacefully now because of this stair. Oh. You're welcome, I guess. Do you think we should add another stair here? Because I remember in the game, for one door you kind of have to walk around. So maybe we'll just keep it like this. Also, our thing got moved. Do we still want this thing? I was so happy with it before. But now we're working with platforms, which means that everything is annoying. Okay, we're not using this guy anymore. Even though it was fun for a little bit. We got you already. We could put another one like right here. That almost looked like it's going in there. Wait, that does look like it's going in there. Ooh, I like that. I like that. We just put more of these. Oh, the platform's gonna be really annoying. Is there anything else we can use? What about you? You're a pipe thing. Okay, so you're kind of covering up that, which is good. We just need another one. Whee! Covering up the other one. Well, you have an elevated size on the left and the right of the boiler. One side goes to the front and up to the boiler, and the other side goes behind and down to floor level. I just want to know what you want from me, Penguin. You guys think I'm ever going to be able to place it like where I want it? Oh, maybe I am. Maybe it just goes here. And maybe we have to turn it. Does it show on the other side? It doesn't. Okay, 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 okay. Right now I'm just trying to not make this look ugly. This is from Get to Work? Yeah, let's look at some Get to Work things. They have all the sciencey stuff. Maybe we just place some more of these. I know I'm not really looking at what the room actually looks like. Maybe I should. Yeah, it's more like just one pillar going up. We already have 2 pillars. We just kind of need like a round thing. What if we put you up there? Wait, I don't hate that. What if we remove you? I kind of just have to be more inside. Fortunately, I don't think I can put them... Oh, I can. Okay. I don't think I can put them where I want to put them. Without them flipping out. Also not really centered anymore. Okay, what if we... Love that you actually placed it, thank you. What if we put you right there? You're a little bit askew. It helps if I actually hold Alt instead of space. Maybe we do need one more. Now this one is kind of going nowhere, but we can just ignore that, right? I can send you a beautiful paint drawing, which will help you see the room layout. Both doors are not connected to each other. I know, but this is really, like, hard already. Can you put it in the hatchery, maybe? I have in the Discord, I have a channel called the Hatchery, which has Twitch, which is for ideas, and there's a lot of the blueprints, building ideas in there already, so if you can put it in there. We have one door on the floor. Also, we have to, like, work within the constraints of our building. Done. Okay, let me take a look. A beautiful drawing. So, if we have this one going up, then where's the other door? There's 3 doors in the boiler room. Or are you saying that this one should be going to up? And if we just do this, I've deleted my light. Then this one goes down, which should technically maybe be that one, but that's not working because we've got the foundation there. What I can do is just pull this further. do it like this. Are you happy with that? Is that more what you want? I love how committed you are to this room being correct. that you made that? Yes. Like this. The other door should indeed be elevated and connected to the other door via catwalk, but since that's not possible, we can mirror it like you did now. So what I'm doing right now. Can we remove the freeze from here? Thank you. Okay, so this is how I have it so far. I will wait for the delay to see if you like it enough. It's hard to see where all the puzzles go. I think it could be fun to use one of the security doors as well here. The part from going from the door to the boiler is perfect. The other side, both doors should be connected by catwalk and the stair being on the same side as the boiler stair. The other side, both doors should be connected by the catwalk. This is not gonna happen because this door is on the floor and this one is not. Because we have lowered the platforms to foundation. So that's just not gonna happen. I'm making an executive decision and saying that we're keeping it like this. Because I feel like this does give the vibe. And I'm gonna get another one of these. Still ambiguous lamp. What's it called? Lab case. I'm gonna make it green and put it here. And then we're gonna get... I don't know what I'm looking for. These are medium. I'd like to get the tall ones. What are they called? Medium slate tile. What if I search for slate? Tall slate tile. I'm gonna put this in front. And then we're gonna look at decorations, wall decorations. I'm gonna look for something blue. Colors. Blue. These could be kind of fun. These could be fun. You can use like the classic cutting board, but they're kind of small. It doesn't look the best as you have it now. Sorry we're being picky. You're invested in this room now. No, you're totally right. And you have made the room definitely better because I was being lazy about it. And at this point in the building, that's just stupid. Oh, definitely this one though. Definitely this one. You just have to make it smaller. and then make it taller. You know where I'm going with this one, right? Please tell me you know where I'm going with this one. Is that one correct? Yeah, okay. Don't do that to me. You can see the idea and you approve of the idea. Yay! Okay. Okay. Okay, that almost. Okay, these two are a bit overlapping. Maybe we'll just keep it at 3. Because I feel like this gives the idea, you know? If you know, you know. I know I'm building it in the wrong location, Penguin. I know. But this is the nicest spot for it. I know. This is the least annoying spot for it. I probably should go around here or like under here. Okay, okay. In the boiler room, we are using creative liberties. A lot of the other rooms have been really precise with where everything is. But sometimes you gotta go with vibes instead of, like, exact things. Yeah. But I just think it fits more nicely in here. Like, this is perfect space. And here, it would just be cramped. Because we already have the things going there. So we have more airspace. I have no other way to say this. More airspace over there. And I did want to put a security door here. So we're gonna grab a security door. Because this is the archives, and I feel like the security door fits both vibes. So I like that. Now, what else? I don't know if we can do like the floor puzzle. Because I don't know if we can have like the things on the floor. We'd have to have like floor pipes. And I don't know if we have those. I mean, I could use 1,000 treasure maps? No. You could put a drain somewhere. A drain feels appropriate. This is just decor we can put somewhere. I don't know. I don't think we have something for that. Pipe. Yeah, we only kind of have like vertical pipes. I could add some decorative ones of these. But unfortunately, I cannot put them on the floor. I feel like we have some decorative pipes. Going places. So this one we could recreate. You come in green? You come in green. Maybe we should use this one. On top of the other one. Sure. Now the other one is the ground pipe puzzle. And I don't know, you know, I'm gonna distract myself for now with focusing on the lighting. Which is kind of just like these. So we got one, I don't even know what door that is. If we look at it this way, and then there's one by this door. There's one right here. And there's one by this door, kinda. There's two small boiler tanks. One is on ground level, and the second one is standing on pillars and reaches the catwalk level. They're small. I do have an extra boiler tank right here, on ground level, which kind of tucks into that one. Yeah, these should be connected with the catwalk, but that's just not possible. And this is where the elevator goes. And here we have another tall decoration. So I could put another one of these in a different color. In here. Just for decor. What kind of floor do they use on the catwalks? It almost looks like a different floor on the catwalks. And then here we should have this puzzle that we put up there. And then here you have another boiler. Here you have another boiler. These do come in green. What we could do is just place this one. Here. Send you a clear image on Discord. Yeah, I don't know if, I just don't know if we can do that. Because we don't have like a lot of lying barrels. Or like tanks. Tank. This one looks cool. I can put this one here. Not really. But it looks cool. Maybe this is our missing piece. Love how that works, don't you? Why can't you go lower? You can go higher, but you can't go lower. How low can you go? What if we just center you there? And then we let these things run into you. Because I like the blue lights on this. Because I feel like that's very reflective of what it looks like in the game. Now, do we want to get that other thing back? It doesn't put through here, so that's good. Okay. That kind of clears up the mess a little bit. So, I don't really know how we can do that. I do like this item. Because we don't really have something like that. I mean, I could put this one up. Like this. That kind of looks like a tank. It's just unsupported right now. I mean, I could get this one and get the smaller one. Light. And a tiny one. Make it white. Penguin, the things I do for you. No. You can't even see it. It is there. See? It is supported. Unfortunately, I cannot put another one of those down beneath the stairs because that's not the way the platforms work. I can put one here. It's really unfortunate that we cannot put like all those drains. Because that would have been great. What if we searched for drain? No, these are all vertical. I do like this one better than this one. Penguin, are you still here? Do you have more opinions? Ugh. You're here, okay. Debug. Hear me out. Oh god. Hear me out. Just start over. Just forget this room. Just delete it. Just stop, quit. Never finished it building. This is not gonna be it. For the boiler tanks, what about some sort of green bathtub with some clipping on top of it? You have this green bathtub that is kind of round. I'm gonna say no, though. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a no for me. Now, what we're gonna look for is... Get to Work might have stuff like that. What else is like sciencey stuff in it? Dinah, maybe? Strangerville, but I don't own that. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be in any of the kits. Because they don't come with worlds, obviously. Parenthood also didn't come with a world, so there's no debug there. Did I do werewolves? No. Werewolves. Okay. We are looking for something that could function as a pipe. And I do think Get to Work might be our best bet. You know what? We should place these outside somewhere. Because some people will understand what this is meant to be. We do have these beams. Is this it? Is this it? Is this everything? Nope. That's a dead tree. What are you? Oh, splice alien prop. Okay. It has all these cool... What do you think of this one? Penguin, what do you think of this one? This round exact thing that we're looking for. Oh, it does come with some light glitches. But do we care about that? That's just beautiful! You need to be smaller. And somewhere. That's gonna place you somewhere. And it's even green, like... It's meant to be. I just could put the other one here. We just have to ignore the lights. It was made for this room. The things you see while scrolling. Is this just an item in the game? I mean, this also looks perfect. You have an X-ray machine? But no pipes. No. I'm more saying no that I know that's just gonna be a pain in my ass. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Is we're just gonna call it for now. If we go through debug and we see something that looks perfect. Can I clone this? I can. It's an electronics? I've never seen these in my life. You just use a ton of cameras? Oh, if only this came in black. Why didn't you come in black? Look at that. There are only 2,300 simoleons per thing. If only they came in gray. That's stupid. The other cameras aren't as good. Is there anything I can think of that is round, cylindrical? If only. You know what? This is gonna be like our backup. So it's gonna make it impossible to walk through. Are you floating? You are floating. You don't need to float. You can come down. Are you not gonna come down? God, I love working with platforms. Don't you just love it? Isn't it just amazing? And isn't it just great? You have an idea? Can't wait for that. Maybe. Take this spoon hanger thingy. The spoon hanger thingy? A spoon hanger thingy? Spoon. That's not how you spell spoon. Spoon. This? This is not a floor item though. A spoon hanger thingy. I like the camera better. It's called Magic Utensils. That's for magic. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why it won't allow me to rotate it. Oh, because it's a wall item, so it can only go... I cannot alt rotate it. Because you cannot alt rotate walls. So it can only go straight or like 45 degrees. We do have the Magician's Wand. Yeah, it's a pity. So, these we can all place. But as you can see, they're not as... these just feel like the right size. What if we make them bigger? I don't know, maybe the cameras are the way to go. Maybe I do want to make them one bigger. Just for my own health. Because I do feel like this gives the right vibes of what they have. Just like littered. And like crooked everywhere. We worked a lot on a few rooms. We did 2 rooms today. We did the outside, which took 2 hours. And then this room is 1.5 hours so far. I'm really happy with the outside though. We did a lot of depot digging. I'm gonna leave the pipes to rest for now. Like, I know this is a possibility. And we're just gonna give it a moment. We're gonna call it a day. Because I have to work tomorrow. Yeah, we're just gonna let it rest for a little bit. Just gonna let it rest for a little bit. Otherwise, I'm very happy with it. I do think it's recognizable as the boiler room, which is the most important thing. Yeah. And like, it's just as dark as the boiler room. It's also really funny because the only way to get to like the boiler is to go through the library, which only has a connection to the music room, to the locker room, to the antechamber. So right now, the only way to access the boiler is through the antechamber. That's ridiculous. That's insane. It's the only way. Because we don't have the elevator. Is that practical? Should we add extra stairs? Those are kind of funny. And to get to the antechamber, you have to go through the archives. And then it's archives, and then this is a straight road. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms. But like in the game, it's pretty hard to open the antechamber because it has special doors. And you have to open 2 doors to get there. That's crazy. Okay. That's gonna be it for today. Look at everything we did today. I'm really happy. I am happy that we added this. This is also something we did. I'm happy that we added that. I feel like it does add to the room, or like to the building. Really happy with the outside. It just looks more finished. I'm kind of happy that we could sneak something like this off the lot. Just makes it feel more integrated into the world. Also makes it look dangerous, but you know, who cares? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna save. And we're gonna go here. Oh, I'm all worked up. My. My, oh my. I'm really happy with the outside. And I will be happy with the boiler room at some point. It was just a struggle. Or as we would say in Dutch, a delivery. Een bevalling. That's funny, you don't really say that in English. You can be proud when I find something for pipes. I will drop it in Discord. Aw, thank you so much. You don't like my cameras, Eddie? You're not vibing with the cameras? I also really love the commitment. Like, you've been searching through videos to send me screenshots. You made a drawing. You searched in The Sims. That's amazing, Penguin. That's dedication. Should we see if we can find someone to raid who's playing Blueprints? Or maybe we can find a friend. Let me find someone who's playing Blueprints and see if I like the vibes. Blueprints. Thank you for being here, Luke. You cannot spend all this time on this house and then just be lazy on the last rooms. You're very right. That's exactly what is happening. I might take a building break at some point and do something else on stream because I don't want to have it feel like a chore. There's plenty of people playing Blueprints. It's just very hard to see who has fun, you know? Oh, there might be stopping as well. Okay, I don't know. We're just gonna hit it and quit it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for helping me. Thank you, Penguin. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Luke. I will update my stream schedule on Discord, and usually that's pretty accurate. So, yeah, I will be seeing you guys next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good sleep for those in Europe. And have a nice week. All right. Bye.